So growth stoichiometry and elemental balances. Let's see the equation for aerobic cell growth. Particularly for aerobic fermentation process, there is a substrate, the oxygen, there is a substrate, oxygen, and nitrogen source. So substrate as CW, HX, OY, NZ, and oxygen, O2, and nitrogen source Hg, OH, Ni. These three components consumed by the cells and produce the large amount of biomass. It's CH alpha, O beta, and N gamma. And carbon dioxide will be assimilated during the cellular respiration process along with water as the byproduct or waste product or which is mediate the biochemical reaction. Okay. So in this figure, you can observe the how these substrate oxygen and nitrogen will be consumed by the cells and for the growth of the cellular growth. Where A, B, C, D are called as the stoichiometric coefficients. Stoichiometric coefficient means it is the number in front of the reactants and products, which indicates the number of moles of that particular component participates in the reaction. CW, HX, OY, NZ is the chemical formula of the substrate, general chemical formula of the substrate. Hg, OH, Ni is the general chemical formula of the nitrogen source. And CH alpha, O beta, N gamma is the general chemical formula of the dry mass. How to get this dry biomass? If we take 2 ml of biomass during the fermentation process, then go for centrifugation, we can get supernatant and precipitate. If you separate the supernatant, that means you remove the supernatant liquid, you can get the precipitate, that is called dry biomass. Dry biomass that contains this high density of the cells. Okay, maybe microbial cells or animal cells or plant cells. Now let's see the elemental balance. So carbon balance on the left hand side and right hand side. Left hand side W is the number of carbon atoms. Right hand side C comma D. W is the number of carbon atoms on the left hand side. Right hand side C and D. Therefore W is equal to C plus D. W is equal to C plus D. In the same way, hydrogen balance on the left hand side and right hand side. X plus Bz is equal here. Observe this equation. X plus Bz is equal to C alpha plus 2E in water. Okay. The same way, oxygen balance. Oxygen balance. Here, this substrate contains oxygen Y plus 2A plus VH, that is equal to C beta or beta C plus 2D plus E. This is the oxygen balance equation. In the same way, nitrogen balance equation. Z plus Bi, Z plus Bi plus C gamma plus C gamma is the nitrogen balance equation. Okay. So based on this elemental balance equation and the ghost stoichiometry, you can determine the respiratory quotient. That means D by A, moles of CO2 produced to the moles of oxygen consumed. The same way, biomass yield. How much biomass produced, dry biomass produced to the how many moles of substrate consumed. Okay. It also can be determined by using molecular weight of carbon to the molecular weight of this substrate consumed in the biochemical reaction. Okay. By using this Statutory question, biomass yield and product yield from substrate, we can characterize the biochemical reaction, right? Let me ask two questions. So what is the significance of the growth stoichiometry and how to balance the elements in a particular biochemical reactions?